the live stream. So I think this is kind of a cool way to like summarize how far I've come on this journey of learning to juggle within 30 days. So I thought it would be cool to kind of start it off with showing the fundamentals of like where I was before this began, because I have done some juggling since high school. So I'll start off by just like, you know, going through where I was at before this started. And then for each of the things, I'll go through the new things I've learned just in the last 30 days. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. And I think I can make this light a bit better. Hold on. Whoa. Maybe not. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much the plan for today, is I'm gonna go through where the level I was at, like go through some of the tricks like that I could do before we started this journey, and then kind of highlight the progress that's been made over the last 30 days, which, you know, to be honest, I feel like for 30 days, I'm really proud with where we've come. So since I'd say around high school, I was able to juggle 3 balls for a while. Like I could do the juggle 3 balls, you know, do basic 3-ball juggling tricks. Stuff like this I could do. I don't know why I did it with that one. I should do it with this one. I could do that. I could do some one-hand stuff. Like I could do a lot of the, maybe even under the leg. So 3 balls was, I came in being able to do that. Like since, I've done that since high school. So, and I was able to for quite a while, you know, also do one-handed. So I'm just doing this with 2 hands at the same time, so it looked like I could juggle 4. So it always looked like I could juggle 4, but really I just consider that one-handed juggling with 2 hands. So I'm really just juggling 2 twice. Still 4, so I was happy with it. But since I was a kid, I always wanted to be able to juggle 5. And I just never thought I could do it, I guess. Like it was just always that mental barrier, because it just looked so amazing to me. And for the first time ever, I started this live stream with that goal in mind. I thought it was going to take a very long time, but by day 6 of this stream, I just did my first 5-ball juggle. So it's just crazy to think all of these years, if I had just done this stream, I could have done that. Like that's mind-blowing to me. So that was my first big milestone. Now before I get into, you know, the practicing, I'll show where I was with the rings as well. With the rings, I could do a basic juggle. I don't think I ever tried anything like under the leg with them. I pretty much was at basic juggle, and I could do the middle column throws.
Are you coming up tonight?
So, you know, I'm just trying to be transparent about the level I was at before this journey began, just in case any of you are following along and thinking, I'm not learning as quickly as him, because I just want to say, like, I had done some basic juggling since high school with 3 balls and this. So I want to be very clear on where I was at, so people don't, so if you're watching, you don't feel like I'm learning extremely fast. You know, I want to be transparent about where I was, and transparent about the things that I've learned genuinely on this stream. And I am very impressed with what 30 days is, that I've added in the middle column throws with them, the fact that I'm trying to add in the one-handers. That's big progress. Hey, it's going good. How are you guys? Thank you for joining. Yeah, today's a big milestone for me because it's the 30th day of this live stream. So I'm just starting it off by saying where I was before the stream began, because I want to be transparent that I could juggle 3 balls before this began. I could do some basic 3-ring juggling, and with the clubs, that's all I could do. So I'm trying to be transparent about where I was at before this journey began, and the things I've genuinely learned on this stream. Hello there. As always, if you guys enjoy the juggling, don't forget to hit like. If you aren't already and you want to continue to see my progress learning to juggle, don't forget to subscribe so you can continue seeing the journey as well, following along. And hopefully if you guys are learning something, even if it's not juggling, hopefully you get to see the mistakes that I make while juggling too, all the times I drop and everything, all those frustrating moments. And see, if I keep going, hopefully you guys see the progress, and it helps motivate you to keep trying to learn what you're learning as well. Yeah, also don't forget to let me know where you're watching from. It's always cool to see like what cities and countries people are watching from as well. So yeah, I'm just going to start with some simple warm-ups. I'm going to try and go through all of the things that I've learned and keep going until I get them right? Because, you know, it's going to take time for me to get them 100%, but we want to get there, right? So one of the things that I was proud of that I did for the first time on this live stream journey was under the leg with the clubs. That's something I did for the first time on these streams. So you guys, if you were there, and I've been doing that ever since, but you guys were the first group to see them. So yeah, so that's something new that I've done on the stream for the first time, just within 30 days. So mind-blowing to me. Also this trick as well. Let's see if I can do it. Obviously, because I'm still learning, I can't do them every time, but the fact that I've been doing it with growing consistency is progress, right? So here it is. Oh, I missed. But yeah, I'll keep going till I get it, because I want to successfully hit every single thing I've done for the first time on these streams. So a middle column throw with the clubs. I'm trying to do it from during a juggle as well, not just keep it isolated. So I want to try and go from a juggle into the trick. Oh, I missed again, which is fine. Here we go. So I'm trying to do this. Ah, man. Fun. It just takes some warm up sometimes, right? So I can do it. Oh, I don't want to hit myself. That's the thing that makes the club so much more difficult. Hold on. Doesn't help that it's a little windy today. Pretty much that, but in the middle of a juggle. So I want to do it. I want to go from it in. I want to go into it from a juggle. Here we go. Oh, it hurts when I mess that up. It's very difficult to go, for me at least, to go from the middle of a juggle into that trick. But I have done it. I'll keep coming back to that because I want to make sure I hit every single thing. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I'll keep going. I do got this. Just let me try and isolate it again. So I need to do that. Oh, that one was really close. Okay, I think I'm seeing it. I just need to throw them a bit higher, because they go slower when they're higher. Whoa! It definitely makes it easier. All right, here we go. Here we go. As always, if you guys are enjoying the juggling, don't forget, hit that like button. It does go a long way if you genuinely like it and think it's impressive. For the sake of going through everything, I will come back to that, because obviously I like to always end on a strong note. But actually, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I can do it. I believe in myself. I'm going to keep believing in myself. Okay. There we go. Did it. So yeah. And again, I've only been doing that for a couple of days now, so it's one of those things I'm still working on. But as you can see, we're slowly adding it into a routine. I've been developing the ring routine during this stream as well. We've got a whole routine going on. So I'm trying to work on going from under the leg back into a juggle and then into this. And then eventually I want to also add one hand juggling as well, just like that. That's something I've done for the first time on the stream as well within the last 30 days. So a whole bunch, like I've already added a few tricks just within the last 30 days. So that's progress. That's just with the clubs. With the rings, as I mentioned, I did have a bit of a foundation with the rings. I've had these rings for a long time. I could do basically three ring juggling. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the one hand. Like I said, with the clubs, I find them the most difficult to juggle. Because I guess I have a mental thing where I'm afraid of hurting myself. If they bounce the wrong way, they can hit you in the face or something, and they do hurt. But yeah, because of this stream, it's hard to think. If I had just done this stream years ago, I could have learned that within 30 days, probably. Well, maybe not, but I think so. That's what's crazy to me. So I thank you guys for helping me get this far, because I couldn't have done it without the stream. It really pushed me to do it. And during the last 30 days, I've also kind of put together this ring routine, where juggle, 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 couple of middle column throws, change it up a bit. Oh, it's a little windy, hold on. These things are very sensitive to wind. Couple of middles, change it up a bit. I just need to correct for the wind. Okay, a couple of one-handers. Play a little tennis with the one on the end. Just like that. Ah, the wind is throwing me off. Hold on, I want to go through the whole routine with you guys. All right, so juggle, 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 juggle. Couple of middle column throws. Oh, wow. The wind is throwing me off. The other day, I was getting those flawless. Juggle, 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 juggle. Couple of middle throws. There we go. Change it up a bit. Ah, the wind keeps carrying it. Hold on. I got this. I can adjust for the wind. Hold on. I think I am going to skip the change it up a bit part, just because on the throws I did a couple of one-handers. Little tennis with the guy in the end. I'm going to skip ahead on this one because I know I can do it when it's not windy. The wind is really carrying these. Hold on. So a little tennis with the one on the end. And then the routine finishes with under the leg if the wind doesn't carry it away from me. On yesterday's stream, I was doing it a million times every single time. But yeah, if there's a, hold on, I think there's a break in the wind is picking up again, but let me see if I can get it. Okay, juggle, 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 juggle. Couple of middle throws. Change it up a bit. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Couple of one-handers. Play a little tennis with the one on the end, just like that. And finish with, ow. I'm trying to rush through it because I caught a break in the wind, but I went a little bit too quickly. Just hit myself in the eye, but finish with under the leg. Wow. Finish with under the leg. There we go. It's funny because yesterday I was doing it over and over again flawlessly. Now I just hit myself in the eye. Come on. I think there's a break in the wind, so I'm going to try and do it slow. Juggle, 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 juggle. A couple of middle throws. Change it up a bit. Do a couple of one-handers. The wind just picked back up, so I'll just quickly play tennis with this guy. It's because I'm trying to, hold on. Why does the wind have to pick up? Yeah, the wind's making this very difficult, but you guys get the idea. Ow, that hit me in the eye pretty good. Hold on. It's like the wind will stop, I will start, and then partway through the wind will kind of grab me and start carrying it. Okay, I'll come back to these next time there's a break in the wind, because one of the things I really want to discuss, and that's actually the thing I'm most comfortable with when it's not a windy day. If you look at yesterday's stream, I was doing it over and over and over again to the point where, but I will come back to it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the content. And yeah, this was one of the things I was most excited about that I've gotten pretty successfully within the last 30 days. Obviously, I'm still learning, so yes, I'm going to drop. You get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of me practicing. But this was the thing, I was surprised. This is what I thought would take me like months, maybe more to learn. And I did it by day 6 for the first time ever on the stream. So that was a big deal to me. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, like, I've gone further. I've done 7 throws as well. But this is what I've been working on the most because it's the foundation for me to be able to do more throws. I've been focusing more on the 5 throw than the 7 throw, but by day 6, I was surprised I did that for the first time. If you see, I think I made it even a short because I was so excited by it. But I'm still working on the control because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops, I was about to go for 7 there. But sometimes I do hit them in the air, sometimes I do miss with the catches, but the fact that I can do it pretty consistently makes me very happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today's kind of cold actually, but let me try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. But yeah, for something I thought would take me months, the fact that I'm even getting it this consistently makes me very happy. And I'll try and go for a 7 as well. This one can sometimes take me a little bit longer, but it's something that has me really excited because if I can start to get this more consistently, feel more comfortable with it, I want to try and move on to 10 next. I'm not there yet though. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, so close. But the 7th throw is probably the thing I'm most proud of because as a kid I've just always wanted to be able to throw juggle 5 balls. That's why I started this whole live stream, was originally to focus on learning that. But the fact that I did it for the first time on day 6 was crazy to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, I don't really count that because I use my body to catch it, but so I'm gonna try and go again because I'd like to try and end on a win for my muscle memory, because your body remembers the first and the last thing you do. So if I could start with a win, that's great. I can't always control that, but the one thing I can control is ending on a win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a messy throw. And that's why I like to focus on the 5 throws more than the 7 throws, because it helps build that foundation, because I want to learn, get used to doing good throws and not catching bad throws, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I mean, keep in mind, I've only been doing this for less than 30 days. Like I did a 5 throw for the first time with it by day 6. I think this was like day 8 or 9 when I did my first 7 throw. I'm gonna keep going until I get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm putting extra pressure on myself too, because I know it's day 30 is a big milestone for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try again. So I'm gonna want to make sure I'm chatting with you guys too. I'm glad you're learning a lot from watching this as well. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are incredible as well. I appreciate you guys so much. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, those two hit each other. But that's okay. 1, 2, okay, that was a bad throw. I want to try and work on doing good throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Usually I can get a bit quicker than this, but we'll keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I like that one too, because I didn't use my body at all. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary of all the things I've worked on with the clubs. I've gotten the middle column, I've started to try and add in the middle column throws that I can get, the under the leg and the one-handed throws, the one-handed juggles. With the rings, I've been putting together the ring routine. And with the balls, the 5 throw and the 7 throw, which were the whole reason I started this whole thing. So I feel like for 30 days, that's a lot of progress. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna try and cycle through those things just to, you know, keep working on them. So I've already gone through the foundation of where I was before this began. And hopefully you guys are impressed with, you know, where we've gotten for the first 30 days, because I know I am. I'm proud of that. It's a lot of stuff I've always wanted to do since I was a kid, and stuff has been, like, I haven't really progressed much with juggling since high school, and then I decided to do this live stream, and I've already gotten that far. It's kind of crazy to me. I wish I was doing this. I should have done this with my channel a long time ago. Like, with the magic videos I upload on my channel, I always put so much effort into them, wanted them to be perfect, but it kind of got me to the point where I wasn't really uploading things, so I wanted this to highlight the imperfect parts, the parts where I do drop, where I do mess up, you know? So it helps not get bogged down by trying to be perfect, but trying to learn and improve. Like, of course I'm trying to be great, but you know, I thought it was a cool idea to try and highlight the mistakes as well. All right, here we go, under the leg. Almost. To be honest, that was a thing I wasn't expecting to miss. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're impressed. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. All right, here we go. Under the leg, under the leg. There we go. Now let's see if I can go from under the leg into the middle column throw. Oh, so close. That's what I'm slowly trying to do. I'm trying to turn it into a routine. It's gonna take some time for sure. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you subscribed, liked enough to subscribe and click like. I appreciate it. Those things do go a long way. All right, I'm gonna try middle column throw again. Middle column throw from a juggle. All right, here we go. So close. That's why we keep trying. We keep trying, we keep trying, we keep trying. Also, if you guys have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask, and in between each victory, I come back and of course chat with you guys as well. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have gotten this far, that's for sure. Here we go. Ooh! Close again. Here we go. Yeah! Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the under the leg. Just did the middle column throw. Now I'm gonna try another one-hander as well. Because I want to keep cycling through the things that I'm learning so I can keep getting better over time, right? So... Well, let's try that again. It's hard to throw them just right. Whoa, I almost hit myself. Here we go again. Oh man, that catch was just off by a little bit. There we go. One-handed juggles with the clubs. How long have I been practicing juggling? I've been juggling since probably maybe grade 9 or 10. The earliest grade 8, but I've just been doing 3-ball. Like, the stuff I went through the foundations at the beginning of the stream, I hadn't really progressed much in that sense. Like, I might have learned to juggle one-handed twice, like where it looks like I'm juggling 4 balls in maybe college, the latest, like the start of college. But other than that, I hadn't really progressed with it. I just was at that those basic things. So I started the stream because I wanted to learn to juggle 5. And then from there, since I did you guys helped me progress trying to do that for you. So, yeah. So technically I've did basic juggling since high school, but things have come a long way just in the last 30 days because of this stream. So I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, I've gone through all the tricks with these. So now I'm gonna go through the ring routine. I think the wind has calmed down a bit, so this should be a lot easier. So juggle, 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 juggle. Do a couple of middle throws. Oops, change it up a bit. Couple of one-handers. Play a little tennis here. And then under the leg. Much easier without the wind. So yeah, at least you got to see that there too. I'm trying to think of more things to work on with these. I want to get 5 of these eventually and try and work on 5 ring juggling. I think it's going to take a while for me to do that with the clubs because I do find them to be the most difficult. Probably because I'm afraid of hurting myself. But if I keep juggling with them more, I'm sure I'll get as comfortable as with those as I am with these and feel ready to move on. Aw, that's okay. If you're not allowed to, like, don't do anything you're not allowed to. If you mean you're not allowed to because YouTube won't let you, I do have the link for like the buy me a coffee link on the description, but I think that's my first time even mentioning it just because you brought it up. But you know, it's appreciated. But of course, if it's like not allowed to because your parents not allowing you to, then don't. Like, I'm not. It's all about having fun. But if it's just because of YouTube, there's the link there as well. But it's all about just having fun. But I'm glad you enjoy it enough to think about that. I appreciate that. I really do. And yeah, I'm glad you guys got to see the ring routine as well with the wind calm down. Also, I feel like I have to say this every single video, but not sponsored by Disney. And yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Falls Gigs. This is the thing that I'm most excited about, and I want to make sure I get at least a few wins with this every day. The last one I did, I was really happy with, so hopefully I can something like that again, because I don't like it when I catch it with my body or I go like that. I like it when I can end on everything being caught out here. Also, for those of you who are new and joining, I try and make these 3 balls, the way I know I did it right, one of the reasons I have separate balls, is I try and make these 3 balls end up here when I do a 5 throw, and these 2 need to end up back over here. So I'm gonna try it, because if they end up any other way, then I feel like I've done it wrong, because I'm trying to practice the technique. So I'm happy with the catch, but I want to catch them the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, like that. You see, they didn't. I caught a wrong one here, so I'm glad I caught it. It's better than dropping it, but I know I didn't do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was purely on my catch. The throws were good, so I'm happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caught them the right way, so that's good. Alright, let's try again, because I really want to make sure I do these a lot every day, because this is the whole foundation right there for me to be able to advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one went a little bit too far out. We'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Here we go. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's okay. This is part of the learning journey. That's one of the things I thought was cool about this too, is whenever you see people doing stuff like this, you always see the end result. I want to show the steps to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 2 hit each other, so that threw me off. That one left my hand before I even threw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They hit each other again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just only dropped the 1 that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll try again. Keep doing it until end on a victory, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they hit each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. That whole 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7 thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hear that's a meme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh. I feel like today is taking me a bit longer than usual to get the 7 throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we'll try it again. Determined to get this. Oh yeah, I got this. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Oh, I appreciate you shouting me out on your channel. I appreciate that a lot. I think it's something about... I think the meme is something about somebody saying 6, 7, like it being annoying that they're repeating it. So when people first notified me of that, I thought it was a bad thing, but then people kept wanting me to say it. I guess they just thought it was funny, so now I say it a lot. I have to anyways, because I do the count out loud in my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That made no sense. I do it out loud in my mind, but like I say my thoughts out loud because I want you to share as much of my thought process as possible with you guys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I caught it with my body a little bit, but yeah, I never said it was inappropriate. I just thought they were saying like it's the meme is about it being annoying when people repeat things like 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. So when people were first sharing that with me on here, it was kind of shared to me like I gave the impression like I was being annoying, but then I found out they wanted me to say it, like you guys wanted me to say it, so I thought it was funny. Because I didn't know it was a meme at first. I wouldn't be saying it if I thought it was inappropriate. I think I did ask some questions to make sure about that at first. I can't remember exactly everything about how I found out, but I do remember kind of thinking it might have meant something bad at first, but it got clarified to me. Oh, this was another thing I forgot to mention that I was working on too. I did this completely as a fluke just yesterday, I think. And I haven't been able to fully repeat it since. But I'll try it anyways, just in case I get it again, because I think I was getting close to a technique and I almost got it a couple times. And it's a one-handed 3-ball juggle. I wish I got it on camera. Unfortunately, I did it warming up as a fluke, and then it gave me the idea to try it. But 1, 2, 3. Ah! But hopefully you can see where I'm going with it with the technique. Because if I try and give the first ball, because how I did it was I gave the first ball enough height, and then when it was on its way down, but I've been always having trouble catching the second ball on the way down. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, well, glad to have you. I'll be glad to have you back. I'm gonna try again. I doubt I'm gonna get it though. Oh. But trust me, I was really wishing it was on camera when I did it, because I don't know. It's gonna take me a long time to get that again. But as always, it's a goal. Always, it is a goal. I'm gonna do some more 5 throws just because I really want to get this foundation solid. Like that, it's not supposed to hit each other. So I just want to make sure I do as many good ones as I can every single day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used my body a little bit there, which I don't want to do. There we go. All right, let's pull the clubs back out. I'm gonna try and go through rounds of everything again. So, juggle, juggle, juggle. Under the leg. I'm gonna try that again because I was kind of caught up. I did it under the leg, but I didn't land it the best after. There we go. Now let's try and go into I really want to get it consecutively from under the leg to that. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. I'm going to try that again. Actually, I want to try and go directly from under the leg into the middle column throw. So here we go. So that's under the leg. There we go. I did it. That's something that's just worked on like, what, 2 days ago was when I first did my first middle column throw? Maybe 3, and I couldn't do it while juggling before, so that's already progress right there. I just did a little routine with it, so. Oh, your dog was looking at you. Well, the good news is this is going to be archived on YouTube, so you can go back and watch. But that was definitely a success. And that's actually, I think that's the first time I've done it, where I've done the middle, like under the leg, continued juggling and did that middle column throw. I think that's a first. I might have done it once yesterday, but I don't think so. I think I've done a juggle and did the middle column throw, but not juggle under the leg, continue juggling middle column throw. I think that was the first time I've done that. Oh, thank you so much. And of course I'm gonna do one-handed as well, because I'm trying to just go through everything. I don't think I'm ready to go from the juggling into a one-handed juggle yet, but in the future I'm sure I will be. But I'm still just keeping it isolated for now. I just completely missed that. But hopefully in the future, I can go from the middle throw into the column throw into the one-hander, or get to a point where I can change it up too. That was close. It's difficult because you need to throw them just right. Like, I need to throw them in a way where they turn slower, which I just did, so I'm happy with that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Sure, sure. Let's try again. Ring routine. Also, I like these rings because they glow in the dark once. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera or anything, especially since the light probably will. My ring light would probably ruin it. It's not dark enough yet anyway, but just fun fact. All right. Juggle, 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 juggle. Couple of middle column throws. Oh yeah, hold on, let's try that again. Couple of middle column throws. Change it up a bit. Couple of one-handed throws. A little tennis with the guy in the end there. And then finish with under the leg. So the ring routine's still coming along nicely. Just like that. All right. Now back to the 5 throws. So I feel like I'm cycling through everything pretty good wow. Cycling through everything pretty good today. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Control's coming. So now I'm gonna try and do some 7 throws. Seven throws. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try it again. I need to remember to think of the 7 throws just as 5 throws, and then just add 2 more. Because I kind of separate them in my mind. I don't know how to explain it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Funny enough, I screwed up, but I caught them. I kind of like that I was able to do that, actually. But I, of course, want to get it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does help to think of it as a 5 throw. So I'm going to try it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I caught it with my body, but still caught it. Well, I used to upload magic videos a lot. That's where most of my subscribers came from. My channel's been a little dormant for a while, so until I started up this stream. But I'm planning to upload more magic videos in the future as well. But yeah, after the stream, you can check out the magic videos as well if you still want to see more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just want to get a 7 throw where I'm not catching it with my body, because I really want my muscles to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. And I still do the juggling on the weekends as well, but I also do piano. I'm trying to learn piano as well, so I have a piano learning journey I do on the weekends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, I kind of use my body for that one, so I consider that cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they hit each other. They can't hit each other. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I used my body again. Oh, thank you. Yeah, magic is definitely a lot of fun. It's I actually got to travel around doing magic, so it's definitely something I enjoy. Here we go. I want to try and get a 7 throw without using my body. That's my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I want to have a proper catch so that in my mind, if I can get more and more of those, I can eventually add more throws, you know? But I can't do that when catching from my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm happy with that catch, to be honest. Actually, something screwed up though, because for 7, these 3 aren't supposed to end up in the same hand, and these 2 aren't. But I am happy with that catch. So I might, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go again. I want to do it right. I have to end with it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They hit each other again. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are they hitting each other? All right, here we go. Think of it as a 5 throw. Think of it as a 5 throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There we go. Yes. I did it. All right. I feel like I've gone through them all. I feel like I'm happy with the last round of everything. So I want to let my muscles rest there. But I'm here to answer questions too and just chat as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. And also, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know like what city, country. It's really cool to see how international it goes. So, and it's also cool when I see locals as well, when I see Canadians. Oh, I know the chats are delayed. That's why, like, sometimes when I'm ending too, I give pauses, or if I ask a question, I'll like goof around with something for a little bit to give it time to delay. Because I don't want anyone to think I'm ignoring them if I end, like, if whenever I end the live stream. So I always give it time, and I always announce like, I'm gonna ask this question. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. If I don't get the message in time, I'm not ignoring you guys. I know they are a little delayed sometimes. I get that. So I do give pauses for things as well because of that, because I know it is. It's probably because I use an app that, I'm not sure if it's just YouTube, or it's because I use an app that connects YouTube and Twitch, so I'm technically streaming on both at the same time. But I like YouTube to be the hub because it archives the footage forever. Oh, you're in Tennessee? Cool. I'm just outside Toronto in Canada. I'm a Canadian. Canadian, yeah. I feel like I shouldn't joke around and say word it weird in case like people start questioning themselves, like, is that what Canadians call themselves? Canadians? No, Canadian. Probably confuse a large part of the world. It's like, yeah, we're Canadians. Why are you calling us Canadians? We're Canadians. We ride our polar bears. I'm joking. That's my igloo in the back. But yeah, what's Tennessee like? I always wanted to go to Nashville because I'm not like a big, like, I like some country music. I wouldn't say I'm like a country music fan. I'm more a fan of other genres, but I've always heard the music scene's really good there. Oh, you love Canada? That's awesome. I love Canada too. I do like living here. How do you like Tennessee? I know there's a delay, so I'm always like... Tennessee is like... Hopefully there's more. That's just where it ends. So Tennessee is like... So... Tennessee sounds like there's a lot to it. It's amazing? Yeah. Okay, I could see it. I could see it. I've never been there, but I could see it being amazing. I've always heard good things. I know people who've gone there, but I don't really know very many people who travel places and have told me bad things about places, so I feel like every time someone says they're from somewhere, like, I've heard good things about there. It's because it's true. I guess people don't travel, unless like somebody gets sick or something, they don't really talk about bad experiences, but I've always heard good things about Tennessee. But that's exciting. Good schools are definitely good to be close to. I'm curious, is it like a big university, or? Of course, you don't have to answer any questions you don't want to ever. But I'm just curious. I'm just trying to think of like what university would be there, what big school. I know there's like, because I was Canadian, I just know like the basic ones. Like I just think like schools like Harvard and MIT and all of that. And oh, that's fair enough too. Not knowing is also fair enough. You just know it's the best. Yeah, there's a part of me that's thinking of I'm just trying to think, because there's a part of me that's thinking of just doing it completely from YouTube, because then the chats might not take as long. I'm not sure. I've never tried it that way. But I have this certain app I use all set up for these chats, so I'm not sure how to get the chats to show for me the same way on YouTube directly if I cut out Twitch. But I do like how the chats kind of lay out so I can read them while I'm doing the stream and people can see them too. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it makes it more engaging, but they do take a long time. That's like the one drawback. That's definitely the one drawback. But I'm not sure if there's a way for me to set this up directly on YouTube so it shows the same way, because I do like how it like shows on the screen, but it makes it easier for me to juggle and do this stuff too, and make sure that like everything's in frame for you guys to see and everything as well. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of like a question and answer thing at the end of each stream? I'm always worried like talking too much is boring for people, but at the same time I like to like when my muscles feel like they hit the right spot on things, I don't want to push it too hard and end up developing bad habits by going too much either. Oh, that's not mean at all. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm 31. I don't consider that like a rude question. In my first stream, I had someone ask if I was autistic, so I think it was worded the same way, not trying to be mean or anything, but they were cool. They were like friend, like they were engaged. Like I'm not going to say who. I actually remember who it was, but I'm not going to say it just because they weren't being mean at all. It was an interesting question, but they said a lot of nice things before and after that too, but it's the internet, so I'm prepared for anything. So I don't take anything too as a rude question. If I did take it as a question I didn't want to answer, I'd just say I'm not going to answer that. But no, it's not a rude question. No, you don't need to be sorry, and it can be for some people, I guess. For me, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I don't generally ask people their age, I guess, but I don't consider it a rude question for me personally. But I know some people don't like being asked stuff like that. Like some people, I guess some people are. I'm not thinking anything bad. I'm just thinking like some people don't like being asked anything personal. Like you could ask like, "What's your favorite color?" and some people might be a little like it. I like where I live in Canada too, because I live close enough to the city but far enough away, which is a good bonus. I live like in the suburbs, so there's like countryside, and then there's the city, like Toronto, right by me too. So I live right in the middle, so I get the best of both. So I enjoy that. Hoping if it gets a little, I don't think the rings are gonna glow. I think the ring light's gonna hide any glow that the rings will do. But I was kind of testing it at the end of one stream. I came out and I was trying to see if they would glow, but the camera couldn't see it. And then if I turned the ring light on, the glow would go away. But I'm hoping one day I can try and get it so that the camera can see the rings glow. I really like them because I want to do like if I'm ever doing a show in the future, I want to have them like have the lights go out and then they see the rings going and then the lights come on, I start doing other stuff. That'd be cool. But I definitely want to add 5. I want to be able to do 5 rings like I'm working on with balls. That's my goal. How was it like going to friends' houses when I was younger? Depends on what you consider younger, I guess. I don't know, I always enjoyed hanging out with friends. I'm trying to. When I was in high school, college, I did a lot of magic and stuff at friends' houses and stuff like that, which was always fun. But it's just fun being around friends. Like, if they're your friends, you tend to enjoy being around them, right? So, going to friends' houses was always cool. It was always fun being social with them. Tutorials, but I feel like a lot of people who teach on YouTube teach because they can't do it 100% properly. I'm sure there's exceptions. I don't really watch tutorials, so I can't really answer that. But I know when I was younger, I watched some, and I don't know. I found they were doing some things wrong, so it seemed kind of weird that they were teaching. But books, they tend to have like a certain level of authority before they're even writing, so and experience. So I don't know. I feel like books are a great way to learn. I think the public library is a great place to get started, and then you can back it up with some YouTube tutorials with the things you're struggling with in reading. But I think reading it first is a good idea, and then if you're struggling with certain moves or something, then you can use try and find tutorials that kind of match what you're learning to try and get the visual. But I'm not really big on YouTube tutorials, to be honest, for magic specifically. There's a whole careful who you learn from kind of thing. You want to make sure you're learning from someone who is good, I guess. No worries at all. I think I'm probably going to end the stream here as well. It's been an hour, but again, I appreciate you joining. No, it's okay. I think it's getting too dark for me to really juggle anyways. I can't really see what I'm juggling, which is why I've been starting the streams earlier and earlier and earlier. I've been going with the sun. But I try to stretch as long as I can so people who get in the habit of watching at certain times aren't missing out. But I am trying to work with the sun. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here anyways. And as always, if you guys want to see more, don't forget you can check out the magic videos on my channel. Plus I take like clips from the juggling stuff and the piano stuff as well that I'm working on. Yeah, and I also always hope you have a great night. If it's you're watching from somewhere else in the world, I don't know what the time zone is in Tennessee, for example. But if you're watching from somewhere else in the world, I hope you also have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, whatever it is. Just have an all-around great day. Thank you for watching, and bye. All right. Thank you again. Oh, and don't forget to click like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the juggling and the chat.